Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're jumping into a pretty fierce digital audio war. The professional competition between Cubase 14 and Logic Pro 11.
It's a huge one.
Yeah, and we've sifted through a ton of producer reviews, technical breakdowns, all of it, to really find the truth about the pricing, the performance, and, those hidden costs.
And if you look just at the initial price tag, the gap is just huge.
Right.
Logic Pro is a flat $199.
But only if you own a Mac.
Exactly. Whereas Cubase Pro 14, it starts around £579.
Wow.
But that does get you both Mac and Windows support.
Okay, so let's unpack that cost, because Logic's one-time price, that $199,
Yeah.
it comes with lifetime updates. I mean, that's an incredible value proposition.
It's almost too good to be true, and it creates this massive pressure point for Steinberg.
Cubase, yeah.
Right, because their update strategy is where the sources we looked at found a lot of friction.
Okay.
With version 14, they essentially doubled the upgrade pricing.
Doubled it.
Yeah, it shot up from about £85 to $165. The sources, well, they didn't pull any punches. They flat out called it predatory.
Predatory. That's a stunning word. I mean, what's the rationale for a 100% price hike on a single upgrade?
Well, the argument they'd make is flexibility.
How so?
With Logic, you are permanently, and I mean permanently, locked into Apple's ecosystem.
So if you ever decide to switch to a powerful Windows machine,
You're done. Your whole project history is trapped. You have to start completely over.
and Cubase's whole pitch is that it offers seamless, cross-platform project transfers.
Exactly. So that high price, you're effectively buying your freedom from that lock-in.
So we know the money story, but what about the performance, the features? Does any of that justify these wildly different models?
Well, both got some pretty significant updates. Cubase 14 rolled out things like modulators, new drum machines.
And that revamped score editor, which was long overdue.
For sure. And then Logic 11 fired back with tools really built for speed.
The AI session players, the stem splitter.
Right, and that new creative effect, Chroma Glow.
But when we look at the raw CPU efficiency, especially on Apple's silicon hardware, the sources were pretty clear.
Oh, it's not even a contest. Logic is just overwhelmingly superior.
The numbers were just staggering.
Yeah, the tests showed Logic handling 438 contact tracks. Cubase topped out at 208.
That margin is just insane.
It is. But, and this is a really big but, that efficiency win comes with a massive asterisk for Cubase 14.
The bugs.
The bugs. The initial release was famously, well, a mess. Users reported huge CPU spikes, constant audio dropouts.
I even saw reports of 5-minute loading times.
Exactly. The advice in the sources was pretty blunt. Just stick with Cubase 12 until they get this sorted out.
Okay, and this is where Logic's big efficiency win starts to get challenged, right?
Yeah.
The workflow restrictions.
A huge one is plugin compatibility.
Yeah.
Logic has absolutely no VST support.
Which is the industry standard format.
It is, so you're locked into audio units, which is Apple's proprietary system.
And for many pros, that's just a non-starter.
Especially for film composers. They noted that Logic just lacks the really precise editing and the advanced MIDI sequencing that Cubase is famous for.
So the argument is that any efficiency you gain from the CPU
Is, as one source put it, negated by fighting the software when you're doing complex, detailed work.
So what does this all mean for you, the user, trying to make a choice here?
The final synthesis seems to be this. Logic is incredible value, and it's super efficient.
A big if.
A huge if. If you already own a Mac, you don't need VSTs or advanced MIDI, and you are absolutely certain you will never leave the Apple platform.
And Cubase.
It delivers that professional precision, that cross-platform flexibility, but you have to tolerate the buggy initial releases and just accept that doubled upgrade cost as the price of admission.
Which really raises an important question, doesn't it?
It does. It's about what we expect from modern software. Do you choose the platform that traps you in a high-performing, beautiful walled garden? Or do you choose the one that shipped broken and is now charging you double for the promise of future fixes?
It really forces you to evaluate what matters more in the long run. Software stability, or the cost of flexibility.